Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your daily reading for Monday, January 26th. Keep in mind that time is fluid, Pisces, and this is your channel. We're going to start off this daily with a number to see what number Spirit is highlighting for you for the day, and you have master number 33 with I am expanding. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be well worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. Pisces with master number 33. Some of you born on the 3rd. It doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. I have a feeling you probably already have been starting to see the number 3s, license plates, billboards, social media. Wherever you see digits, you are expanding, and your power to manifest is heightened around this time. So 3s is all about that alignment to your body, your mind, your soul, the Trinity. So really pay attention to what you are putting out there, what your energy is aligned for, and get moving, get manifesting, get creating, because you are in a very expansive spot right now. Your Moonology card is work through your fears with new moon in Scorpio. So this card asks you to face yourself, face your insecurities, face your fears. What are you afraid of happening with your expansion? You know, a lot of the times, I'm just going to use the example of fame. Fame comes with duality. Everything comes with duality, right? So a lot of the time, somebody who wants to get famous, they may want to get famous for the positive aspects of it, but fear the negative aspects. So that fear will stop the expansion of being noticed, of being famed. So it's almost like just saying, you know what? Maybe certain people are going to love me and maybe certain people are going to hate me, but that's not going to stop me from creating and living the life that I want to live. So this new moon in Scorpio energy is going to help you work through certain fears. There could be like a move you want to make, or a certain action, or certain something you want to start. Maybe even trying something that you've never tried before. This energy is saying work through the fears, because whatever is on your mind will expand your energy. Your quantum oracle is an increase. Cycle card number 3. Now you have 333. Ooh, so you're moving into a cycle of having more. More love, more money, better health, more resources, more answers, more knowledge. Oh, that's a good card to get. And you also, oh my gosh, cycle card decrease. I actually think this is very interesting. And for some reason, when I was about to pick another card, I'm like, watch them get the decrease card. So something in your life is going to fall away so something better can take its place. And I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, especially with the symbolism of you having a water sign moon card come through, and decrease is symbolized around water, there is something that was emotionally holding you back that is going to be removed from your energy for your life to get better, for your life to look up, for your life to finally expand. So it could be something emotionally that you are letting go of that was needed for your energy to move forward. So whatever's moving away, whatever fears you could be decreasing is actually, there you go, right what I stated earlier, the duality of life. When something increases in your life, there will probably be a decrease of something else somewhere else, and vice versa. So I love that the duality of the energy is coming in for you. You know, you're a water sign, you're a mutable water sign as well. So if there's anybody that's got to really take in the energy of duality, it's gonna be a Pisces. So let's see. Your overall energy from the tarot is helpless and hopeless with the 8 of Swords. So this is an energy of thinking worst case scenario, putting yourself in a mental man-made prison. This card is making up things that are probably extremely irrational and probably really not going to happen. So I feel like for a lot of you, there has been a specific spiral. An emotional spiral, a mental spiral that is being removed from your energy around this time to help your life expand, to help your life increase, to help your energy move forward. So let's clarify this. 8 of Swords as your overall energy, and then get what else is coming your way. So clarifying your overall energy, we have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, I'm not surprised seeing that here. Your energy of what's coming your way for the day is the 7 of Swords. Ooh. All right, Pisces, you may have a moment where you have a reflection with yourself. You know, this type of combination of cards, before I even get anything out, is kind of this energy of doubting yourself, of criticizing yourself, of feeling like something will never happen for you. And then when it does happen for you, 7 of Swords is like mental tricks. Your mind playing tricks on you and you allowing yourself to be tricked. So some of you have tricked yourself into thinking a lot more negatively than you had to about something. Your influence for the day is the Lovers. What's unexpected today is the Chariot. There's the movement. There's the new paths opening up for you. Your advice is the 3 of Cups, or your advice is to share your love with others. You also have the Lovers here. So there could be an energy around you or an emphasis on a person. Possibly you are very doubtful about somebody or something. And that has a turnaround for you today. And your outcome is the Page of Wands. So you have good news coming in when you were expecting bad news. Yep, you were expecting to get hurt. You're expecting something to not go your way. Some of you were almost like preparing for it. Preparing for rejection. Preparing for difficulty. Preparing for pain. All right, let's clarify this. I'm going to clarify that 3 of Swords there. I usually only give it one clarification, but I want to give it another. 3 of Swords, King of Swords. There it is, cutting through that energy. The King of Swords does not overthink the 8 of Swords. The King of Swords does not dwell in the cloudy day of the 3 of Swords. The King of Swords find clarity. They find purpose. They find power. They find the win. Even if it doesn't feel like it's a win at the moment. On the 7 of Swords of what's coming your way, damn, there it is, the Page of Swords and the Star. Something is going to go in your favor where you really, really expected or just like anticipated or prepared yourself for the total opposite. So you have some type of wish fulfillment coming in here with the Star. The Star is not only a wish you need, or a wish you want, I guess I should say first, but it's a wish that the universe feels like you need. It's healing. It's expansive. We have moved into Aquarius season. The Star rules Aquarius energy. You also have more air connected to it. You have a lot of air energy. And that's just going to happen. When we move into different seasons of elements, the cards will pick up on it. We'll just see it come through. That's just something that occurs. But the fact that you have the Star here with it, what's coming your way is a turnaround and faith and hope restored in a very big area of your life where you just thought it was going downhill. On the Lovers, with your influence, we have the Queen of Wands, confidence restored, and the Knight of Wands, confidence really restored. So you have a really nice energy of good news coming through here for you, Pisces. And I feel like for a lot of you, with the Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands being your influence, it's also giving you a confidence boost at the same time. I do feel like something going on for you this week. I saw it in your Love Weekly, and now I'm seeing it now in your daily. I feel like there is some type of attraction. There's some type of magnetism you're holding around this time. And you do have 33 with a master number. Master numbers don't come out very often, so I'm not surprised with seeing this attractive vibration you're holding. The Chariot with what's unexpected with the Strength card, the Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. So happiness is restored very quickly for you. The news or the answers you have been waiting to receive come your way, and really, like, it looks like you're getting snapped out of a negative thought spiral whether it's about someone, something, your money, your career, your family, potential love, a relationship. Something is going to snap you out of it. You're going to get snapped out of a negative belief system, snapped out of a anticipation of fear. Like, for example, I'm just going to give you a random example. Say you went in a job interview and you're like, oh, I don't think that went good. I feel like I'm not going to get the job, or I feel like I just wasted my time, or I feel like this, I feel like that. And then boom, they call you up and they're like, hey, you got the job. And they may even say, hey, you got the job, and we actually think you're a candidate for a bigger position with a better pay. Like, there's something here where you just get snapped right out of it. On the Three of Cups with your advice, we have the Ten of Swords and we have the High Priestess. Yeah, so your advice is to take this moment in time to learn from the energy, learn from this vibration. Especially with the High Priestess, that's your card. That's spiritual knowledge, that's spiritual ascension. And the Page of Pentacles. So your intuition actually knew that something was going to get snapped in your favor. Your intuition knew, but your brain, your analytical mind, right, they're separate energies, was thinking worst case scenario. But deep down inside, your intuition knew. Page of Wands with your advice. I'm sorry, your outcome. Ace of Swords, there's that double good news. Two of Swords, you don't see it coming. We already know that. And the Page of Wands again. I mean, it's right there. It's literally right there. So Pisces, something that you were expecting to not go in your favor or to not rule good for you is going to have a wonderful turnaround where I want to say your intuition deep down knew, but that the brain was just playing a lot of tricks on you. So I feel like with that High Priestess being in your advice, learn from that feeling. How was your brain navigating? You know, reflect on that so you know, all right, so when I get like that, it's probably irrational. It probably isn't going to mean anything. Because it looks like there's really some positive news, positive energy coming in for you. And you didn't expect it. And with that Two of Swords, you know, in the big deck here, because this is based off the tarot, the Two of Swords in this big deck says refusing to see. And you have worked through your fears with New Moon and Scorpio. So your fears were really clouding something that is actually going to go in your favor and expand your life. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, and this, I feel like this very much could have to do with the person. It doesn't have to be. But okay, we have Gemini, we have Aquarius, we have Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Pisces coming out in your spread, as well as Scorpio. Now we're going to get your ending oracle from the Moonology Manifestation deck. And you have Step Up and Lead. Woo! New Moon in Capricorn. So you have double New Moon energy. You have this 33 with I Am Expansive. Stick around after I read this off. I'm going to give you a random connection to what's going on in the world at this moment, specifically going on in the weather. Okay, here we go. New Moon in Capricorn. Some of you have Capricorn energy around you or in your chart. Y'all, look at this. The first word, the first sentence, the good news is that you know what you want, and on some level, you know how to get it. Step up and know that you're the boss of your own life. A new, more disciplined approach is needed, or a new plan. Strategy is called for. This card reminds you that ambition isn't a dirty word. Whatever you want to create in your life, there's no such thing as too big of a goal. But break your plans into smaller, achievable pieces. Slow and steady wins the race. Release any blocks to success. There it is. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to your professional life, life goals, ambitions, or a work colleague. Think about where you want to be in a year. Consciously visualize it. Write a 12-month plan detailing how you're going to get there. Your affirmation with this card is the harder I work, the luckier I get. And don't make that towards just physical work. You know, you work on yourself. You work on your healing. Make it a broad umbrella statement. So if you did not watch the love reading at the end, you probably missed this connection. So I'm going to give it to you now. And if you did watch the love reading, then you know I'm going to repeat it. So basically, if you are one of the people that are dealing with this snowstorm and have possibly saw a couple of those things online of people talking about how it's weird that we had a big snowstorm in 2006, 2016, and now in 2026. So if you're new here, you might just be like, oh, wow. If you're not new here, you know I dive into these things, sacred geometry, laws of nature. I'm not just going to read cards for you. I'm going to give you stuff too. So basically, I'm like, all right, everyone's talking about these sixes, snowstorms. I bet you there's a connection between the element of snow and the number 6. Because why wouldn't there be, right? I live in reality, but I also live in the spiritual la-la land. And a lot of times, spiritual la-la land and reality will coincide with each other. So I'm like doing my research on snow, right? And then I get to this part of how a snowflake actually looks. Listen to this, y'all. Snowflakes are naturally hexagonal. Every snowflake forms around a water molecule lattice, which crystallizes into 6-fold symmetry. This means 6 points, 6 main branches, and the number 6 literally appears in its structure. No matter how intricate a snowflake gets, it always obeys the 6-point geometry, the law of nature. So visually, the number 6 is embedded in every snowflake. Isn't that insane? Isn't that crazy? So nature has got answers. And I haven't seen anybody talk about it. Maybe you have seen somebody talk about that, but I haven't yet. And I'm not making a full video just on that. If you watch the reading and you stay till the end and you got that little indication, then great. But I thought that was absolutely amazing. It's just so beautiful the way things just connect and things happen. And, you know, as somebody who studies numerology, I knew right away, I'm like, I got to look it up. I know that there's got to be a connection. Numbers, nature, laws, things, they all coincide with each other. So if you are one of the people that want to work with the element of snow and it's around you and you're one of the people that are getting this big storm, grab a cup, grab a scoop of the snow, bring it inside. You can either use the snow while it's already in snow form, wipe things down with it. If you want to make it even more powerful and you have the money drawing water from my Etsy shop, throw some of the money drawing water in the snow, mix it around, use it to clean things up, wipe things down, whatever the case may be. So I know that's crazy. You know what's even crazier? Y'all have master number 33. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So if I wasn't going to remember to say the snow thing, the master number would have been like, you got to remember to tell the Pisces that. So yeah, absolutely amazing. So I hope some of y'all also freaked out about that as I did when I first read it. I was just like, wow. So if that doesn't bring you back to the spiritual vibration, I don't know what will. So that's what I have here for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching. I love each and every one of you out there. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I'll talk to all of y'all soon. Bye now.